So hello back again, my lovely friends, and this video I will share with you how am I creating this lovely card using the cutest bird set ever. This is a part of this brand new bookshop collection from Textures, which is launching today, and I just could not wait to not share with you these beautiful dies because they are awesome. I'm starting from creating the background, and for that I'm using my smooshing favorite technique, which is very simple and helps you to create most amazing backgrounds. And I smear a couple of the inks. The color I'm using are pumice stone, iced spruce, broken china, and fair burlap, and I'm just creating a couple of the splatters, nothing really with any rhyme and reason, just just do a couple of the smooshing and then adding the different splatters here and there until I'm actually happy with the results. Once I give the color a couple seconds to stick through the paper, I am dabbing them with the piece of the kitchen towel just to get rid of the excess. I don't want my piece to be too dark because it's only gonna be serve me as a background. Once my paper is drying, I've put the stamping block on top of it, and now I will be creating those little birds, this cute little birds I was telling you about. For that, I'm also coloring a piece of the scrap paper, and I'm using this linen cardstock, which is a 250 GSM or 300, I believe. It's quite thick, but I wanted to use it to have this lovely texture. I'm using the same color combination of the inks, but I've switched the broken china for the velvet Victorian velvet color, just to have a little tint of the pink color tone. And I'm also adding this big background stamp, but this time I'm only adding it as a texture. I'm not stamping the whole stamp, but just here and there randomly, just to give it additional texture to this piece. I'm making sure it's dry, and then I will put all those elements to cut them together so I could have enough elements for creating my birds. Now, this packaging with these two birds, it comes with the instruction. Every single piece of this bird has its own assigned the letter of the alphabet, and on the back of the packaging you will find the instruction, which is very easy. You can mix and match them as well if you prefer. You can switch the tail from the bird or add different wing, but if you follow the instruction, it's very easy to put these two together. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm adding the additional dimension, and some of the elements I am creating a little bit darker, just to have this kind of almost like a sparrow looking birds. I am not the bird specialist anyway, so please don't quote me if the colors are wrong, but I just wanted to create something nice. One of them will be a little bit darker, the other one will be lighter, and for that I'm using my finger daubers and the same color inks which I was using for the background. The only one difference is that I am not going over the entire element. I am only sticking to the border area, leaving the middle section untouched, so this way this will give me that effect of the dimension. I am also adding some color to the beaks and feet, and this ones I am coloring the beaks in a little bit of the orangey tone, and for the feet and eyes I am using a little leftover of the black ink I had on my daubers. Now I am making sure my piece is really dry, and I went over it with my embossing tool, which is like this anti-static bag, just to make sure that the embossing powder will only stick to the areas where I want to. And now I am just stamping it, and I'm putting the powder straight away so I could see where about I'm stamped, and I'm going for this background effect. I'm using this lovely stamp which is included in the set, and I think I go with the happy, but it doesn't really matter which one you will choose. This is just for a background purpose, so I'm using the same stamp and just stamp it here and there until I cover the entire page. And now I am setting the powder. Once the powder is melted, it's looking nice, lovely gold shininess. I am so sorry for the background noise. I'm trying to record the voiceover while my boys are playing, And once you set the powder, the gold powder become a little bit more lighter, so it's kind of melting into the background, giving you this lovely design paper which you can put your birds on. And here you can see how it's all lovely matching up with the colors. And to give it even more like interesting look, I am going over my scissors to distress the edges of this piece, just so I could have some additional texture to it as well. This will go straight onto this ready-made card base, which are 6 by 6 inches, and I just love the size of it. And with the white border all around, I think the card is just turning so cute that I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorite cards I've created in the entire collection. I also made a set of the inspiration cards for the page when I was playing with this collection, but this card I just absolutely love it. Here I am creating a little note with the sentiment, and I've go with the celebrate this time. The stamp set contains couple of the various sentiments which are looking like a definition from the dictionary, which I really like. This is such a smart design, and you've got some lovely quotes and sentiments for each of the words you may need. Like there's a celebrate, happy, there's love, there's also beautiful, and I think there's also words like a sympathy. So there's lots of different use you will have from the stamp set all year round for all your creation. I've used the matching die from the collection, which was with this big heart die set. You've got this little like a hinge which resemble that once you cut it to the side or to the top of your sentiment, this will look like a piece of coming from the notepad. And now I am trimming this piece just to matching to go with the same width as my card. I am distressing it a little bit, but only on two sides, on those two sides which will be touching the borders which are already distressed, and then I will adhere it with the glue. I am placing the piece on the top of my card using the double-sided tape and a little bit of the liquid adhesive, and now I am placing the sentiment, which will also act as kind of a shelf for my birds to put on, so they're not gonna be floating on the air, but they're gonna be standing nicely on top of the sentiment. I am putting these birds together, and it's very easy. All the elements I am gluing flat. The only one thing I will rise up from the background will be the bird's wings, which I will add a teeny tiny drop of the double-sided foam tape just to give them additional dimension. And once you put all the bird's element together, they really comes to life, and I just absolutely love it. It doesn't take much time to color it, nor you require to have some coloring skills as well. If you like, you can cut those elements from the different design papers, use up your scraps, and this will be great idea once you will put different design papers instead of the coloring elements. And by switching the color or finish the configuration of the birds, you can make so many different ideas with them. You can, for example, pair them up as on the same level, so they will be looking like they are kissing. So you could create a lovely Valentine's card, or you can dress them up to adding a little like a bow or hat to create the wedding couple and turn them into the lovebirds. So many different things you can create with these. I hope you enjoyed this card inspiration, and you will have a look. All the links to the collection and everything are down below in the description area. And if you enjoy, please don't forget to give a like, to subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Definitely let me know which one of the cards was your favorite one, and if you prefer those type of the cards as well, how often you create those like cute cards. Is this something you enjoy making as well? Here are some close-up look, and thank you so very much, my lovely friends. I will see you on my live classes on Sunday on the Facebook page. Stay blessed, and bye bye.